Mr. Horthoren here, signing on with Dark Souls. No, I'm just kidding. It's Lords of the Fallen, actually.
I wonder if it's still safe. Either way, our quest for Antanas nears a conclusion. I hope he's worth all the men we've lost on our way here.
This is a game. It's an okay game. Alright.
It's quiet. Too quiet. Even for a monastery. Hold on.
This game was interesting, to say the least. I've played it before, and if I'm to be completely honest, it is a fun game. Like, it's slow and methodical, but it's... yeah. Yeah. It's a thing. I don't really know how to explain it without messing up, but it's it's actually a fairly fun game. It's just, it's slow, and that's really all I can explain. Because, yeah. I'm not entirely sure where I got these extra pieces of gear, but I'm fairly certain that it was, I don't know. I honestly have no idea. It is a fairly long game, so there's, you know, plenty to it, but the issue being it is very slow. It's, you'll find that pretty quick.
Locked.
There must be some...
A switch, perhaps.
A switch or a key. Okay. When was the last time I actually played this? I think it's been quite some time since I actually played this game. So, I may fail at a lot of stuff. I mean, even Dark Souls fat rolling is faster than that. Everything is very methodical, very measured. A nifty little thing about this game is the longer you spend away from, like, what are they called? Bonfires? It's not a bonfire in this game.
It is in me, and it is changing me. My skull. The bones are moving, growing. It does not feel like poison in my veins, nor like liquid darkness. We have seen with others what happens next. Eyesight goes first, then follows.
Dear Father, the fires on the horizon, they are spreading towards our village. I beg you, be careful. Something evil is happening. I can feel that. You can always seek refuge here, in the monastery. Whatever happens, Antanas can save us. Please? Please, be safe.
Sure. Antanas can save you, and your monastery is in ruins. Alright, there is one hidden thing that I remember finding, and it's right here. Though I don't remember what it is. Oh, it's an empty potion bottle. Cool. Yeah, so don't know if I'm actually going to play more than a single episode of this, considering it's a fun game. It's just not for me. I believe... Oh, that's a portal to a challenge. I didn't know that, actually. God damn. Oh, there's the key. Okay, well. Oh, I just wasted a healing potion. Alright. Let's see. Up here? Yeah, up here. Ow. Yeah, this game is very, very slow. To the point of being almost too slow. If you know what I mean. It's like, if your game's methodical, that's one thing. But if your game's slow, that's not gonna work.
I've found a key. What are you waiting for?
Okay.
I could use some help. Here.
This might be useful, and dialogue ends. Okay.
These things keep coming. We fight back, but there are too many of them.
Yeah, fuck off. So, the nifty thing about this game, and I didn't know this until I actually looked it up, but the way this game handles its boss fights is annoying, because the boss fights are not fun. But more or less, how it's handled is there are certain conditions that must be met during a boss fight in order to get a special reward. Now, for this one, it's to not take any damage, right? Which you're probably thinking, oh, that's fairly easy. You have a big shield that blocks all of the damage. Well, you see all that armor? You see that heavy shield? You see all that shit he's wearing? Well, yeah, it's not easy. And it's not like Dark Souls bosses where you can strafe around them either. Yeah. You'll see what I mean here in a second. And I've lost the special reward for beating him without getting hit. See? So now, he's dropped off some of his armor. And he'll move faster. All of his motions become faster. Except for that one. that one just gains a basically a blast wave on impact. Yeah. These bosses are not fun. There is actually one boss that it requires to get the special reward. It requires that you not get hit at all. Of course. This boss actually took me how do you heal? Oh, lovely. I forgot how to heal. There we go. So, oh, come on. On an Xbox controller, you hold X to use the item and hit X to switch. Yeah, this fight is not a fun one at all. They don't do a very good job of preparing you for anything, really. 1, 2. See? And now his chest piece is off. And now he's moving a lot faster. Yeah, this... God. I decided I was going to play this and record it because, you know, it could be fun. But then I remembered when I got here that, yeah, no, this game is atrociously balanced. And now he drops his shield, and it becomes... He does this, which is really annoying. But you just keep backpedaling, and he doesn't fucking hit you. So, yeah, there's the first fucking boss. It's... And the worst part is the special bonus weapons that you get for beating the boss with these conditions is just a slightly upgraded version of what they already give you. Yeah.
What was that? One of those lords Kazunoki was talking about.
I believe he drops something when you kill him. Is it the scream? No. What the fuck? Okay. As you can see as well, there's also like a full RPG system, but it's... I never got into it enough to actually give a shit, basically. So... Okay. Right. Oh! Whoops. I apparently have no idea what I'm doing with this system, because the attribute points are, and the spell points are both upgraded with the same stat points. So, yeah, this is a game that it really feels like it could be very, very fun, but the issue is it's just not. It's so close to being a really fun game, but it feels like they tried way too hard to make it a Souls-like game, which, that's fine and dandy, as long as you remember that you're not making a Souls game, you're making a new game, which they dropped the ball on here. At least that's how I feel about it.
Soon after banishing the god, the three men that were known as the Judges parted ways forever. Apart from their common goal, they were very different in every possible way. 3 statues were built for them on the square of the Judges, displaying the distinct paths they had taken. These statues hold a secret, as if it were their heart, but it is retained by the stone. Only the Shard of Heroes could make that heart beat, and only an unearthly force could tear it out.
This game, it really tried. I played this and I wanted to have just a whole ton of fun, but the game was so fucking slow. And the boss fights just exemplified that more and more. I tried watching some other people play it, see if it was just my personal experience, if the other classes were better, and nope. Even the rogue is quite slow, actually. And that's not a gripe against the game. It's fun. Like, the slow, methodical nature of it is appealing to some, and I can see
We
how
can't stand against such forces much longer. We must find a place to hide. A place with walls and soldiers, mighty Antanas. We will be on our way. Please prepare for a few dozen refugees.
What exactly were the Lords? They wielded power beyond our understanding. They fought fiercely and they blindly followed the god. Anyone who tried to talk to them reasoned failed. The Lords did not come for discussion. They came to serve their purpose. To lead the Rogar army against the humans.
And another thing that is very bothersome for me about this game is it tries to present the options of choice at the beginning of the game for the classes, giving you a total of 9 different combinations possible between 3 different trees of magic and 3 different starting gears, but really it's very flawed in its design. Let me just show that off really quick. Yeah, so that's the save we were just on. See, yeah, there you can see it. That was the last time I played this game. The 26th, almost a year ago. And yeah, we're just gonna hop right in here. See, it presents this, which is awesome. You think, hey, this is gonna make a huge difference in gameplay, but it doesn't. You end up playing everything the same. And then the equipment, obviously, you would think, hey, matters. Nope. This is basically a fat roll still. This is what, you know, if you've played Dark Souls, you would consider a fat roll. And then these are just like, what the fuck? And then it gives you a little bit of a description of what kind of character you've picked. And I think that is such an awesome idea, but it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work. It really doesn't. Because what ends up happening is you pick this, and then as you saw in this, we'll go back into it and I'll show you. You have the option of playing every single type of character. And it's just like, there's Brawler, there's the class that I've picked out at the beginning, but at the same time, it's like, it's obvious that you're going to be able to unlock those later down the line. And I understand that the starting class affects the starting attributes, and it also affects these in which one you get to start off with, but it's, you know, it's one of those things that just, it had so much potential to be a really awesome game. The concepts here are good. The concepts here are amazing. A slow, methodical, Souls-like game. But no, it's a Souls game that failed to be original. And that's all there is to it. They took to heart that all the criticism that was received for this game, and they ran with it. They made a game that was... They're currently working on a game that is completely different. It's, you know, I think it's a cyberpunk-esque, post-apocalyptic, exosuit-style game with this same style of gameplay, but in a way that makes sense and works. So we can only hope. We can only hope. Well, hope you all enjoyed. I may or may not play this more. Depends on the reception that this gets. If people actually enjoy hearing or watching me play this, I will play more of it. If not, then, well, so be it. This has been Mr. Horthoren playing Lords of the Fallen. Signing off.